Good morning. It is, what day is it? It's the day after the first day. Wednesday, the 30th in July. I woke up, no breakfast. I'm gonna go see my mom and get breakfast with her at Proud Hound. I have a growler for coffee. I'm gonna have Proud Hound fill it up. I'm also gonna look at my mom's car and add transmission fluid to it because it's leaking it. So step one, Proud Hound. Well, they can't see me anyway because it's too bright. Okay. Also, you can't hear me because there's trucks, but we're at Proud Hound with my mom. We just ate. So now we're going to put transmission fluid in her car. You excited? You're allowed to say words.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, let's go.
I thought your camera was facing the other way.
No, I switched it. I also got this. I refilled. The weather, it's not as hot as I thought it would be. It actually feels kind of okay right now. But look, this thing turns around. Watch. Yoink.
I love it, like a little robot.
Yeah. I put transmission fluid in her car because she hit a curb a little bit ago. Big curb, a little bit of damage, but hopefully she'll get a new car soon. She's gonna look at a Subaru. Okay, time to fix her car. So we have to take the airbox out to fill the transmission. You're not supposed to have to fill the transmission on your car, because if you do, that means there's a problem, which there is, and the problem is that it's leaking. I'm home. I'm gonna do dishes, and then we're gonna get started on the back room. I talked to my mom about working on the back room, which helped me figure out some ideas on what to do. I came up with a plan, which we'll go over when we're in the back room, but dishes time. Proud Hound was yummy. I wasn't very hungry, but water. Before we get started on the rest of the room or like continue, I'm going to clean up. Maybe like, I don't know, sweep the floor or something. Get some of this mess out of here. And then we will keep going. I'll probably sand these walls first. I just want to see how smooth they get. And then the rest of the walls are kind of normal. I need to like repair some holes, but these ones were just rough. Sweeping time. Time to sweep. You guys want to see Gus? This is how Gus watches me work. I'm sure other people can relate to this. I'm gonna keep making a mess on the floor as I work on the room. If I'm starting for the day or ending for the day, it's just nicer if it's clean. I don't want to be walking on stuff all day, so I want to sweep this up before I start working on it, even though everything's going to end up dusty. I'm currently going through and repairing a bunch of small spots, like where people have screwed things in before or hit the wall. Oh gosh, we're losing it. Where people have like hit the walls or they're just not perfect. But something I always struggle with is knowing how nice or not nice to make it. If I'm gonna be doing the job, I want it to look good. If I make all the walls in this room perfect, that doesn't make all the walls in the other rooms perfect. Like the house is over 100 years old, so there's just imperfect walls. I guess genuinely as a not cop-out, I think it looks better if the walls aren't all perfect. You want the, like if you buy a $100-year-old home, I don't think it's as fun if everything looks brand new and not lived in. This was built before World War I. Don't fact check me on that. I'm not good with dates. Like I don't want the whole house to have like drywall and perfect wall and stupid new lights. The house has character and I think it should continue to have character. At the same time, I want to make sure I do a good job, but I can't spend an infinite amount of time making the place perfect. So I struggle with that. I was skimming the walls and I told Lee, you'll just have to either know Lee already or get to know Lee at some point. Longtime friend and employer. And she said I was crazy just because we also know how hard it is to skim the walls and sand them, because we have done some in the house. After doing it, I was like, I guess I don't really have to. Like, where it's chipping, I just think I should do it or like scrape it off, but like the house isn't gonna be perfect, so I should really just make things good enough and then paint them. So that's what I'm gonna start doing today. I have to balance that mindset of wanting to make it perfect with making it good. I don't know if good enough is the right word or the way to phrase it, but like good enough. Leave it in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about when I say being a perfectionist. Like, not everything can be, whoa, almost died, can be or should be perfect. There's like a time and place for that. When it comes to measurements, like we did the stair railings, I think that's a good time to try to make them perfect. It's like a compounding thing if you mess up. And then also like people can just see when things are uneven. But for this, we just need good enough for now. So that's what we're gonna get, good enough. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I patched some more of the holes. That'll need to dry. I can technically sand this wall and the wall around the corner to make them smooth again. But I've been reaching out to a local electrician that everybody recommends, but they're not responding to me. And the next step in the process, I need to have the wiring done for the lights above, so then I can start on the ceiling. And I would like to start on the ceiling. Come here, dude. Ugh. I wanna get started on the ceiling because I think that'll be the big changing thing for the room. But before that, I have to redo the wiring because we have knob and tube and insurance doesn't like that. So I wanted to get an electrician out here to take a look and decide or like help guide me on what to do. They're not responding. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take all of the wiring out of the ceiling and then rewire the ceiling lights myself, which is like a fine thing. I shouldn't say it's a fine thing for me to do. I've done it. I wired up all the lights for the kitchen. I can wire up lights, and I know how to do that. I also wired up all of our light switches. And I wired it so that it works on both sides of the room. So that's not an issue. The issue is the knob and tube is scary to people. So I'm gonna remove it, and then I guess, well, I don't even have to remove it. I just have to not be using it. So I'm gonna do that and then run wiring from the breaker box in the basement, run it up into this room, and then go from there, which also will be fun because that means the light switch will go here. Somewhere around here is where I'm gonna put the light switch. Right now it is set up to be working right here. And we only have this one light. Next step, I'm gonna go into the basement and see if there's anything running up to where I want the light switch to go and go from there. I also have to go about disconnecting this light so that it's no longer operational. Wish me luck. So we are at the breaker box in the basement. And what we're gonna do, we need to see if there's an open breaker to wire in new lights. So I'm gonna take the face of this off and take a look. This is the breaker box, but see all of these wires? The house has just been used over time. It wouldn't surprise me if a lot of these aren't even in use anymore. But I'm gonna take a look, see what we're dealing with, and see if I can find something that makes me feel comfortable enough to wire up the upstairs lights. I just woke up from a nap. Laid down, and then I woke up. I just Googled something on Reddit to see how to lower the ceiling. So I need to go get some 2x4s. This is a 8-foot long piece of wood. So I'm gonna see if that fits in the Prius and how it fits in the Prius, and then go to Home Depot to get some 2x4s. It fits. There's a clip spot for this, for the microphone on the case. You can almost use it as a microphone, which is kind of crazy. Look at this. The Prius went truck mode. I got a bunch of 2x4s. We're gonna take these back to the house and we're gonna make a fake ceiling. It's fake until it's not fake. Now it's gonna look like I picked my nose, but I was itching the inside of it. And there's no other way to itch it besides putting your finger in your nose, so you'll have to trust me on that. Home time! So that was pretty cool. I went to Home Depot and then I set the camera up to take a video of me walking in with them. And then the same thing that's been happening all day. I went to press the button and then I realized it wasn't recording. But we have 2x4s, 2x4s, 2x4s. And so all of those will be used to make a ceiling similar to the way that one's hanging down. What we're gonna do is drop the ceiling. We take 2x4s every like 24 inches and drop it down to the height that we want. And then we do that for probably each row. And then we take a 2x4 across and we're gonna make like a grid system that then drywall can be put up onto. So that's what we're gonna do. Walk time. Do you wanna go for a, oh, what do they call that? Starts with a W. Do you wanna go for a walk? Do you wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? Down here? Where's your leash? Stay. Let's go.
Okay, that's actually going to be it for this video. I had a lot of fun, but my brain was also a little scrambled, so I appreciate you guys bearing with me in my brain. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, like the video, leave comments down below on what you want to see or any questions you have, because I will just talk and answer questions. But next video, we're going to Gen Con, which is a fun thing, and we're going to put the ceiling up. Thank you. Bye.